Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our biggest event of the year. It's ManchMania, folks. Welcome to the pre-show. I am Damian Andrews. I am no longer a thrall of the Shadow King, I will tell you. And what an eventful year it has been. I am joined by my co-host, Eddie Stank.
How's it going today, Damian?
That's right, folks. Glory, glory be, this day we share. Will this fanfare ever end?
Most likely not.
Well, folks, I gotta tell you, we have one of the biggest events ever put together in all of professional wrestling. Jesus Christ, the fanfare will not stop. Fortunately, it is only the pre-show. You're allowed to fuck up on the pre-show. And that's it for the fanfare, folks. I gotta tell you, let's take a rundown of the card here. Eddie Stank, you gotta say this is a stacked card from start to finish.
Oh yeah, we're loaded today. It's gonna be lots of great matches.
We're gonna have ourselves a pre-show 8-man battle royal. 20-man over-the-top rope Royal Rumble featuring all the scrubs who couldn't make it onto the main card. A host of nobodies such as local talent, Turbotron, the Spruce Street Butchers, the Manchester Police Department, Ron Supreme, Pink Eye. Everyone's going to get Pink Eye. And Demolition. And of course, we'll also have another big match here. The tag team match of the AEW, now just former AAA tag team champions, the Young Bucks, accompanied by the rest of the Elite. Cody and Kenny Omega will go, well, face-to-face with the former MVWF World Tag Team Champions from back in Phase 1, Skinny Wolf and Cube. Eddie Stank, what are your thoughts?
Well, I think Cube and Wolf getting back are trying to resurrect their careers, but unfortunately against the Young Bucks, not a good start.
Well, that appears to be the case. Of course, we've got ourselves a commercial going on here because fucking we're using YouTube for some music here. And,
if you have colitis, please.
That's some bullshit here. Here's some fucking Viking shit. That being said, it should be a fucking fantastic tag team match. Of course, Skinny Wolf trying to resurrect his career after the tag team with Rock Holly did not work out.
Right, and Cube's coming back after a long layoff due to an unknown injury, apparently.
Right. And of course, that cost him that unique opportunity that he had supposed to happen last year, but has since expired. So let's just put that fucking thing to rest. And after that, whoop, we're not going to have none of that, folks, right there. We're going to get going here, but as soon as we run down the rest of this card, of course, let's just stare at this screen for a little while longer. In our opening match of the actual event will be former tag team champions Little Bitch Ass going up against the Ron Awesome, who continues to go on his quest to slay all of his demons, and now, having just re-encountered his former tag team partner just last week, Little Bitch Ass, they find each other at crossing paths here. What are you going to call it as, Eddie?
I'm going to go Little Bitch Ass. The guy just wins. I think his agility and his ability to evade will prevail.
Thanks. And did you have a winner for the tag team match?
No, I don't right now.
I'm going with the Young Bucks. They're going to win here. And did you want to pick anybody to win the... Pink Eye. We're calling Pink Eye.
Pink Eye will win.
The Royal Rumble?
Yes.
Okay. Also, on the main card, big celebrity match here, as Kevin Welch seems to be the purveyor of celebrity matches at ManchMania last year, defeating Conor McGregor in short order. This time facing Rob Gronkowski of the New England Patriots.
Yeah, Rob's making his debut at ManchMania this year.
Well, his singles debut.
Well, yeah, singles.
Him and Tom Brady were successful over, another match we're going to be having shortly here that we're about to mention. But Gronk showed a lot of potential in that match in the tag team with Tom Brady.
A lot of brute strength out of Gronk. The
Right.
guy's just a brick house.
Right. Well, and speaking of Gronk, the guys that lost to Tom Brady and Gronk in that tag team match, going to clash here, Walker with Wildcard at ringside will be going one-on-one with his heated rival, the man he jacked from behind just a short time ago, Arn Patrick.
Yeah. It appears Arn Patrick's taking the lead as far as development since they're rivals. I believe they came around the same time.
Well, Arn Patrick is very upset because one of the things that cost Arn Patrick in all of this was that he was originally penciled in to face CM Punk at ManchMania. But because the match between him and Walker ended up not happening because of this jack move that this desperate rookie Walker pulled out there in the entrance aisle before the match could even take place, now we are stuck here. The whole event ended up having to shuffle around because of that, and now Arn Patrick is going to be looking for revenge.
Yeah, he's going to take his frustrations out on Walker.
Right. And our midday main event, the MVWF World Tag Team Championship will be on the line. It was originally supposed to be a rivalry match between the Knights, the Kingdom of Nightmares, who we oftentimes shorthandedly call the Knights,
right,
facing the Jackson Boys, the two rivals, the tag team of the year, the Jackson Boys, the champions, won the tag titles back from the League of Shadows. The Shadow King has announced that he is inserting himself and MC Honky Lips into this match, in making it a three-way tag team title match. The Shadow King taking full advantage of the fact that he is Booker of the MVWF, Eddie Stank.
Yeah, giving himself the best chance to come back and regain dual titles, but I don't feel that's going to be the case.
Well, I mean, so much potential, though. I mean, so much on the line within their reach. The League of Shadows could walk away with a clean sweep tonight, taking everything, and we're going to continue to inform you of what all of that is as we make our way up the card.
Right.
So, that being said, the Kingdom of Nightmares have just as much of a complaint as the Jackson Boys, where they might find themselves in similar purposes here. You know, the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Right.
But, I mean, can those past feelings of the Jackson Boys feeling like they got leapfrogged earlier in the season by the Kingdom of Nightmares, you know, and of course the rivalry that fucking spawned out of that.
Right.
You know, I mean, can they get over that and get rid of the League of Shadows?
Hopefully, exile him. But I mean, look at the Shadow King. How much is in his head about that one-punch knockout by Kyle?
Right.
I mean, is he afraid to take another shot, lose his chance? We'll have to see how that plays out.
Exactly. And of course, from that point forward, it's all blood feuds and big matches, main events one after another right here. Whiteside stabbed Ryan Doyle in the back not too long ago, interfering in one of his matches, costing him. Doyle feels he should be in the main event of ManchMania this year, but having the rug pulled out from under him by his tag team partner, you know, what can you say?
There's a little bit of jealousy, apparently.
Yeah, he's going out to Doyle. I mean, has been absolutely solid all year long. He's my wrestler of the year. We might as well just call it right now. I don't know if you agree with me. If you want to go ahead and make your announcement on that too.
I'd have to agree with you on that one.
I mean, even though, in spite of the fact that He-Man Ryan Crawford is now on his fourth title defense, the only man to actually secure a championship reign since Rock Holly's tremendously historical fucking championship reign that he had last year, Doyle felt like he was the one that this was going to be his year. And ultimately, he did win the championship. And ultimately, it was only politics that really took him out of that scene, both in the shenanigans with Crawford and Welch, and of course being stabbed in the back by his opponent tonight, Whiteside, all those things kind of colliding to keep him where he was at. But he is still my wrestler of the year. So many fucking great matches all year long.
Yeah.
And so many great comebacks.
Yeah, that's resiliency. The guy gets beaten, comes back and drops you on your head.
Yeah, chokes you out.
Drops you on your head.
You know, the Humanure, that's still the deadliest move in all of the MVWF. Whiteside has that to look forward to. I mean, for certain, Whiteside is going to get a Humanure tonight.
I don't know. I think Whiteside's going to drop the Granite State Elbow on him, and that'll be game over.
Right. But, of course, Whiteside playing some psychological tactics here tonight because he's bringing Danzig with him to ringside. Of course, if you notice on Doyle's shorts, he has the Misfits logo, a number of bands, in fact, but the Misfits, of course, being one of his favorite bands. And when they broke up, you know, Doyle basically holding Danzig mostly responsible for the breakup there. He sides with another guy, the bass player, Doyle von Frankenstein, in the feud between, and of course he would, because it just makes, canonical sense. But Danzig being there, will it be enough of a distraction? And of course, has the wear and tear of the year also been the other question, because that mean you can't ignore that argument.
No, can we really say Doyle's healthy? Has he been healthy all year?
I mean,
he's been hurt.
Right.
Playing hurt.
Yeah.
Fighting hurt.
Yep.
Doing everything he needs to do.
Yep.
And still winning matches after amazing comeback after comeback. And has it caught up to Doyle?
Right.
Can he survive?
Now, I'm going to do a bit of an awkward segue here because we're going to move on to the next match now. But one of the reasons why this next match is happening is more due to what happens behind the scenes here in the MVWF as opposed to what happens on screen. CM Punk signed with the MVWF a few months ago. Brandon Bones made this huge announcement because of course, any wrestling federation from New Japan to WWE to the upstart AEW, Ring of Honor, which Punk has a history with, all of these avenues that Punk could return to after his foray into mixed martial arts, and Brandon Bones is the one that made the fucking signing.
Yeah, for a lot of money that upset a lot of wrestlers,
right,
so I hear.
Exactly. And that being said, Punk made it pretty far in the Super 32 tournament, that you booked, Eddie Stank. But that being said, has not really brought the goods ever since. He continues to be on the losing streak that he started to suffer from his MMA career.
Yeah, 2 hard knockouts, 1 submission and a knockout, I believe, in his MMA career. But, Punk's big wins over AJ the Giant in the Super 32. Besides that, he really hasn't shown much, and I think Brandon's frustrated.
Yeah.
Looking for a scapegoat.
Yep, put all that money down on the big signing, because of course it was a competitive market.
Right.
Of course you're going to lay some fucking money down for a guy like Punk. It's a big deal. But what has Punk done? Punk has not been on the regular show.
Nope.
He has not been wrestling his way up from the bottom of the card. He's only taken big signing matches and stuff, and he's come up short in all of them. Yes, he had a great match with Arn Patrick, but everyone says that Arn Patrick was within 1 shot of winning that match.
Oh yeah, 1 clothesline.
And it's just one of the shadow hangs over CM Punk, and now Brandon Bones is apparently looking to get a return on his investment tonight.
Right. What's Brandon supposed to do? He tried. That was his last signing before the Shadow King took over control.
Right.
Stick to the Shadow King, but let's see. Brandon's got to win the match.
Right.
Can't afford to lose it, or he loses that sense of power.
Exactly. Because Bones may not be in control of the book, but he's still the administrator. He's still the guy that's involved in signing, involved in the contracts. He still owns the federation. And for all intents and purposes, in both cases of the Shadow King's status in the MVWF, he is an employee. But that being said, Bones cannot say what does and doesn't happen on this show, and the Shadow King apparently has given his blessing for this one.
Yeah, they're giving him a shot.
All right, so I guess whatever's going on with Bones, who knows? But that being said, Bones has not done very well this year in his wrestling career.
No, this has not been a good year for Brandon Bones.
So
after the phenomenal season he had last year.
This might be the opportunity that CM Punk is looking for to just eat up Bones, get him out of there. He needs to get this over with quick.
Yeah, this can't go long. The longer the match goes, the better the odds are that Brandon Bones comes out victorious.
Right. And of course, it was no coincidence that we started name-dropping the Shadow King, because the match immediately after that will be for pretty much all of the marbles were it not a championship. Because AJ the Giant will go face-to-face in probably the biggest rematch of the year. AJ the Giant, of course, against the Shadow King. AJ with a couple of big victories over the Shadow King earlier on, basically turning what was anticipated for the Shadow King, having maximum attribute points right on its head.
AJ shut him down.
Yeah.
Stopped that momentum right away.
Right. The Shadow King, however, has scored a couple of shots on AJ, but in tag team situations.
Right.
1 submission, he was in the bow and arrow many months ago, and then just recently for the MVWF World Tag Team Championship. And of course, AJ also suffered the loss. What was it, in a 6-man tag just last week as well.
Yeah.
So things are not looking good for the Giant right now, even though on paper the Giant should be the favorite in this match.
Oh, should be, but you never know with the Shadow King with his voodoo magic and all that crazy stuff he does. But if you look at AJ's record, he's only lost his matches have been in tags. He's been pretty solid in the singles career.
Right. But a very understated year with no title shots for AJ the Giant, who has got to definitely be motivated here tonight. Because perhaps taking over that bookership could be the thing that's like, well, if I can't get around the politics, become the politics and take it over.
Hey, you got to go to the top, right?
Yeah.
If you're in control of everything, you can dictate what happens to everybody with no one's say.
And how that plays out when you have the relationship between the owner of the MVWF and the guy, a separate entity this time, who is perhaps on friendlier terms with Brandon Bones these days. So we'll see how that plays out. So we'll see how long that lasts.
Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, Brandon Bones has been coming out and he's kind of been trying to guide AJ the last few weeks, but yeah, we'll see. I mean, it's an invaluable asset to have a professional booker there.
Right, and I shouldn't also overlook some of the rumors that have been going around in the locker room. I know I almost kind of skipped over this over the last match, but the rumors about Brandon Bones potentially retiring sometime in the near future makes for a very different landscape in Season 3. So just let's move on here to our semi-main event and probably what was the first match announced for ManchMania. This tremendous match here on paper. 6-time Super Bowl champion and great white hope Tom Brady of the New England Patriots will go face-to-face with his biggest fan, Rock Holly, who has been taken by the League of Shadows. Tom Brady has stated explicitly that he wants on the line here that if he beats Rock Holly tonight, he will be subtracted and released from the League of Shadows.
Well, Brady's fighting for the soul of Rock Holly, if you want to call it, against Rock Holly nonetheless.
Right. And they did have that moment in the ring where they shook hands.
Yeah, there's a friendly rivalry. I don't think it's a I hate you kind of I want to kill you rivalry. I think it's just mutual respect that's there. But
tough love.
This could be the end of Rock Holly's. Could look real bad for Rock Holly should he lose to Tom Brady today.
Right.
Brady dragged in 12 years older than Rob Gronkowski into wrestling. I mean, what is a 42-year-old man doing in wrestling that's never wrestled besides playing a contact sport?
Right.
And that's not really wrestling.
Right.
So should Rock Holly lose this match, it would be a black stain on his legacy.
Right.
But I can't see Rock Holly losing this. I think this is a quick match.
Right. Well, we actually haven't been picking the winners the way we'll just do a quick rundown right before because the Royal Rumble is about to get started in just a few moments here. We have one more match to run down, and then we'll do our picks rapid fire at the end. So yeah, I mean, Rock Holly has been taken by the League of Shadows. He's had an interesting year where he kind of disappeared after ManchMania a little bit there. Did not have very good tournament performances this year, and was destroyed by the Shadow King not once but twice, both in the Kings of War 5-way match that that's basically was the saving grace for the Shadow King earlier on. Defeated Brandon Bones, won the Bookership. All of those things has kind of coalesced into pushing Rock Holly in this direction. And I think it might be working for him. Yeah. I think Rock Holly is going to teach an untrained, unskilled wrestler, tough and talented and athletic though Tom Brady might be. This is a completely different world, and Rock Holly, that is his ring out there.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it.
Yeah, very easily. It should be a total upset if Brady wins, but I think Rock Holly wins this match easily.
Right. So that being said, let's move on to our main event, folks. What a story these two gentlemen have had this year. Let's try and recap it a little bit here. Ryan Crawford successfully defended the championship at ManchMania last year in a 1-1 draw in the Iron Man match with Brandon Bones. Never got around to getting in the ring with Brandon Bones one-on-one again. Though Brandon Bones did choke him out in probably one of the greatest tag team matches in the history of the sport, if not the greatest match in the history of this sport. Bones, from that point forward, though, couldn't capitalize, had a very lousy rest of his year, while Crawford proceeded to play the Game of Thrones. Like, he did not rely all of his success on what he can and cannot do inside that ring, and instead he used his friend like a pawn after getting beaten hard for that championship by Doyle, the guy who claims he should have been his this year, and used his friend to take Doyle out for him, only to pull the rug out from underneath his friend.
Right.
In the most vulnerable way, Kevin Welch got stabbed in the heart, he got stabbed in the back, he got stabbed in the ass, he got stabbed in the balls. Like, it was just pain that he inflicted. And Crawford has paid a price for this. A huge sacrifice that he has made both in friendship and in physicality, because since then Doyle has beaten his ass and Welch has beaten his ass, but he's also performed upsets over guys like the Shadow King.
Right.
I mean,
one of only three.
You know what I mean? Like, he's really done it. I mean, he has not looked good, however, without the aid of Hot Asian Wife, because just like what we saw the planting of Hot Asian Wife at ringside. To be there for Kevin, to give him the fucking inspiration to go on to win the belt, and then to also show that this is she was chosen for a reason, because afterwards, now that she's in Crawford's camp, is now doing the same thing for him.
Right.
And since she has not been there, outside of one fantastic match with Doyle, Crawford has failed every single time.
Right.
And he is going on to face a guy who is undefeated in singles competition all year long and was also undefeated in tag team competition up until just recently.
Yeah.
He won the Super 32 tournament. He won it in fucking hard, convincing fashion. Ladies and gentlemen, MC Honky Lips, the Thrall of the Shadow King, has gone all the way to the main event at ManchMania.
Yeah, never would have saw this coming. Betting odds in Vegas were not good for this one. Vegas is losing money.
Right.
But what can you say about Honky Lips? I mean, he's got a legitimate argument to be Wrestler of the Year. Mm-hmm. Legitimate. And a win over Crawford today would pretty much supplant my opinion of thinking he's the Wrestler of the Year.
Really?
Yeah.
Having picked Doyle, Ryan Doyle earlier.
No, I agreed with you, but I'm thinking about it. Honky Lips, what can you say? This could be the best season ever for Wrestler this year, or this since we started.
Right.
I don't know the previous 20 before I came along, but by far still a phenomenal run by Honky Lips.
Right. Right. And truth be told, it was a phenomenal year for Crawford.
Yeah, he had a year
because he won a lot of matches that people did not expect him to.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. For the first time ever, I think Crawford was an underdog in his match with Shadow King.
Yeah. Alrighty, folks. Well, we are about to get started.
We gotta say who we think is gonna win.
Oh, that's right. You're right.
Before you forget, there,
okay.
Damien.
Okay. Well, let's. Who's picking? Who's winning the battle royal? Are we Pink Eye?
I think Pink Eye. Yeah.
Okay.
We said Pink Eye.
Okay. Walker versus Arn Patrick.
I'm gonna go with Arn Patrick.
I'm going with Arn Patrick as well. Wolf and Cube against the Young Bucks.
I think it's a bad matchup for those two guys. I think Young Bucks win that match. Okay.
I am going with the Young Bucks as well.
Way to be original.
Yep. Little Bitch Ass against Ron Awesome.
I went Little Bitch Ass. The guy's resilient.
I'm going with Ron Awesome.
Just to be contradictory.
Yeah. Kevin Welch versus Gronk.
Welch. Convincingly.
I am also going with Kevin. And who will be the tag team champions at the end of ManchMania?
Kingdom of Nightmares.
And I will be picking... I'm going with the Jackson Boys.
Jackson Boys are 0-2 in triple threat matches and more.
Well, I think this is their time. I've seen so much good stuff out of them. I just can't ignore it.
Well, you got to wonder, can Kyle and Nick and Adrian Knight and Mr. Nightmare hurt Shadow King to help AJ the Giant out later?
Right. Okay. Whiteside versus Doyle.
I got Whiteside with the upset. It's my upset pick of the day.
And I never bet against Doyle.
You have bet against Doyle.
Not today, I'm not.
Liar!
He's my goddamn Wrestler of the Year, for fuck's sake, you know? Brandon Bones versus CM Punk.
You know, that's a draw for me. I can't pick either way. I really don't know.
Okay.
Pretty even match.
I'm going with Punk.
Sure your commissioner doesn't like that. Oh, wait. He doesn't sign your paychecks anymore.
Nope. Well, no, he signs the paychecks. He just doesn't tell me what to do for the day.
You might have one less zero there, Damien.
Right. The Shadow King and AJ the Giant. Who will be booking the MVWF in Season 3?
Oh, I hate to bet this way, but I'm going to go with AJ the Giant. Finally wins the match that he should win to push him into that little bit of a next tier.
Let me tell you something. When it comes to making my pick, I think that AJ the Giant winning this match would be an absolutely inspirational story of the year.
Yeah. That being said, you're voting for Shadow King.
No, that being said, I'm actually going to go with it. I don't generally believe in fairy tales, but I think in this case, I think we're getting the fairy tale ending. I think AJ is going to put the nail
in the coffin
into the Shadow King. Yeah. In fact, I might as well just spoil it and stuff like that. I'm saying that the League of Shadows is going 0-3 tonight.
Wow. That's ballsy. You know, it's highly probable. Yeah, I don't think that's a bad bet, to be honest with you, now that I think about it. You know the wild card match is AJ versus Shadow King, because I think the next two matches are pretty self-explanatory.
So go ahead, Brady and Rock Holly.
Well, that's Rock Holly. Okay. That's not even a contest, I don't think.
All right.
And then
in the main event,
Honky Lips. The guys, I can't bet against Honky Lips right now.
Okay. Alrighty, folks. Well, we're about to get started with the Royal Rumble, the 20-man Royal Rumble that we have picked Pink Eye to win.
Yep, Pink Eye all the way.
Alrighty, folks. Oh yeah, baby, it's ManchMania time! That's right, Wham and Slayer together at last, just like peanut butter and jelly, baby, and we are live! Hey, Stank, can you feel the energy in the stadium tonight?
It's electric here today, Damien.
Here we are at Worcester Stadium. That's right, the flames of the Shadow King still engulf the MVWF. But tonight could be the night that it all comes crashing down, Eddie Stank.
Yep, could be a big night for the Giant. Mesmerizing fire. And there's a list of the match contestants for anyone who wants to write it down.
That's right. Of course, Eddie Stank and I both agreed that Pink Eye was going to win this one.
Yep.
Regardless of the order here. I'm not seeing a list here. This is just, of course, Jushin Thunder Liger making a surprise cameo appearance.
Yeah, the Manchester Police Department's here.
That's right. Haven't seen them in a while.
No, they're going to wrestle and then do security.
That's right. Officer Dave, Officer Tony, Officer Bob.
Yep. And you got the three Spruce Street Butchers in there, too. How will that turn out for the three of those guys? They're in the ring at the same time.
And now the guitar solo from Hot for Teacher. Alrighty, let's get it going. Woo! It's ManchMania, man.
Little Ric Flair influence in that one there, David.
And it's Pat.
Yep.
Our transgender announcer lady.
Yep, she's present. Well, she's here tonight doing her first ManchMania.
That's right, baby. And the party is just getting started with this opening invitational Royal Rumble battle. Ring the goddamn bell.
Just did.
Is the Royal Rumble match. Now, the two superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start in the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in
Lords of Ball!
It should be known we are offside right
people
now.
I can't kill.
Superstars have entered the ring. Eliminations occur.
That's right. This little rumble is taking place at the arena next door.
Yep.
At Centrum.
The last in the ring will be declared.
This is the following match, and then we'll be heading to the new venue for tonight's event.
Worcester Stadium.
Worcester Stadium, brand new, downtown Worcester.
Worcester.
Exit 15 of 291.
All right, who's coming out first? There's Starman.
Starman making his return.
Weighing in at 100.
Those are some nice black briefs you got.
Superstar.
Looks like he shaved his head.
The Starman making his way down to the ring.
The legend, the Starman, nonetheless. And who do we have?
Who would have drew number 2? Perhaps they're drawing the number right now, Eddie.
Yeah, apparently the Shadow King doesn't really seem to care too much about these matches.
Nope.
Not a lot of effort.
Fans waiting patiently.
Wow, Brandon.
Testing my patience.
Indeed. Starman's waiting. And it's...
Oh, it's Jon Moxley!
Cincinnati, Ohio. Weighing
Making his
in
MVWF
at 243 pounds, Jon Max
debut.
Lee.
That's right. Brandon Bones promised that he was coming to the MVWF. And this guy goes apparently wherever he wants, having just won the New Japan United States Championship just 2 weeks ago. Made that appearance at Double or Nothing for AEW.
Now he makes his appearance here.
That's right.
Could you see a matchup with Moxie and CM Punk?
Perhaps. Very much perhaps. CM Punk, of course, always took credit for inventing the Shield. Sure, Moxley has some issues with that.
And here we go.
And let's get it started. Starman and Jon Moxley.
Jon Moxley looks pretty ripped right now.
Yeah. Laying in the stomps on the Starman, the VWA legend. Man.
Formerly retired.
Keeping it simple.
Yeah.
And there goes the count. Shot to the chest. Look at him unload the shots. Up in the air. Big slam by Moxley. And here comes Kid Christian, who's true number 3.
Yeah. It's a bad drop for Christian, but a good opportunity to wrestle some good wrestlers.
And ManchMania is underway. Shooting star press in the corner. Starman.
Starman's rolling.
That's right. Kid Christian took his eye off the ball right there. And look at that.
Starman with a little bit of a little gut shot.
Crossroads misses that headbutt. Gets underneath him. El Torino.
El Torino.
Oh, and drops him down.
Kid Christian showboating in the corner.
He was just hanging back, man. Here comes Spruce Street Butcher Reggie. Drawing number 4.
Oh, here comes one of the Butchers.
Again, it's only a 20-man Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Which is still daunting when you're one of the guys here early in the match.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to draw the first 5. That's never a good start. But here we are, 4 guys in and no one's out yet.
That's right. And of course, Rock Holly has won 2 Royal Rumbles in the past 2 seasons of the MVWF.
Yeah, he's pretty much dominated all Royal Rumbles.
Starman over the top rope. Moxley's almost got him out. And here comes Paul Jobber, the stepfather of Kid Christian, who's laying there on the apron.
Kid Christian gets a little bit of family support.
Yep. I wonder who his stepfather will be next year.
Well, whoever's more of a mother decides to
Paul
go.
Jobber's got Moxley up in the air and he tosses him out and crashes to the
That's
floor.
a big one right there.
Well, Moxley doesn't look like he's going to amount to much in the MVWF.
Apparently not. Early
Sherman suplex by Kid Christian onto his own stepfather.
Starman's up. And out.
Starman's out.
Another Butcher, so you got the stepfather and son and tag partners.
That's right. But Kid Christian gets nailed from behind by Stan. And he just nailed Paul Jobber with a German suplex.
Oh, there goes Paul Jobber.
Paul Jobber. They had a meltdown. And the Butchers are running the ring.
Yeah, that they are. Kid Christian, the sole survivor.
Oh! Takes him out with the chop block from behind.
Rock Holly-esque. The PAT.
And here, sorry, man.
That's all good.
Turbotron.
Oh, a little,
An electric chair. Here comes the man made of metal.
just throws him down.
Well, he's got all those robotic parts.
That's true. Except for that flap on the side, it just seems to be loose.
Oh, and there goes Kid Christian. Eliminated by Stan in a high kick. Into the tornado, but right into the hands of Stan.
Yeah.
Elbow shots to the head of Turbotron. The human side of his head, apparently.
Yeah, that little part of his neck. Oh, yeah, the head.
And speaking of guys with robot parts, here comes Ron Supreme.
With his robotic arm. His Terminator arm. Seems to have a new glisten today.
Yeah.
And he jumps down.
He comes. Oh, man. You know, and speaking of rumors about...
The crowd's not feeling this.
Where the fuck did the crowd go?
They just decided to shut up for a minute.
Okay, that was fucked.
Apparently a moment of silence.
Yeah, all right, and down they go. Up in the air, Ron Supreme's got Stan up in the air. And he holds on, and here comes Officer Tony. And you know he'll be looking for the Spruce Street Butchers.
Yep, they've been chasing each other for years. Now he has a chance to get him inside a Bane-esque look.
All right, he's in his SWAT team.
Oh, Thermotron's gone.
And here comes Tony from behind.
Oh.
And it's Ron Supreme, the bounty hunter, and Officer Tony.
Combining forces to try to take the butchers.
That's right.
Could it be a third butcher?
They are just battling inside the ring. And here comes Officer Dave, called for backup.
Yep.
Oh, no! He turned on his own partner. Well, it's every man for himself, is it not?
Stan walks away from Reggie trying to throw Supreme over the ring, over the top.
And that was quite the whiff, the chop.
Yeah. Who could be the next one out? Could it be a butcher or could it be an officer?
What's it going to be? It could be a chance to be either here.
No.
Here comes Frankie Fisticuffs.
Some more meat.
And out goes Ron Supreme, and another elimination for the Spruce Street Butchers.
Butchers are running roughshod right now.
And down go.
That was a tag.
The cops.
Was that
the Butchers and the cops working together?
Yeah.
Well, of course,
a little payback after the kick he took earlier.
No, he's just taking advantage of the fact that the cops are having a hard time getting along with each other. Someone must have crossed the thin blue line.
Yeah. They're apparently taking their frustrations out on each other in the corner.
That's right. We are live here at ManchMania, folks. Damien Andrews and Eddie Stank here on the mic. It's a ring full of Spruce Street Butchers.
Trying to level the playing field, or taking advantage of it, I should say. Where is he, though? He hasn't made ringside. There he is. He looks like an oversized Doink the Clown.
Yeah. He's big.
He is big. We don't see him very often.
Oh, and he just got kicked square in the face by Frankie Fisticuffs.
Who looks hairier than usual.
The other two butchers are running the ring all over the Manchester Police Department.
Oh, we need a police department guy. Just one cop. Give me a cop. Give me a cop.
Over the top rope. Now it's Axe from Demolition, another three-man team.
There's a cop on the line about to go out. Nope, he survives.
Man, that ring has filled up.
Yeah, there's a lot of beef in there right now. A lot of big guys. Fisticuff, Axe, Hector. Oh, Butcher's having a little bit of a brotherly squall.
Yeah. Well, I mean, with so many of your own teammates, you got to do something out there. And Axe has stand up on the rope. Fisticuffs is up in the air. Fisticuffs gets free. And here comes Hector.
Hector goes
behind it on his own tag team partner.
Earlier he turned his back. We're taking out Ron Supreme.
Here comes Jimmy Controversy and Stan.
Oh, he survives.
And fights his way free. Someone got eliminated. Who was it?
No one.
No one?
The Manchester Police Department guy just broke out with got bloodied up behind his gas mask.
Oh my goodness.
There's a lot of men in there right now. Hard to keep track.
That's right. The ring has filled up.
Manchester Police Department goes.
And out he goes thanks to Jimmy Controversy.
Comes in and just takes out the police.
Well, he picked a spot.
Yep.
And oh man, German suplex.
And Fisticuffs just killed him.
That's right.
Tried to at least. Axe getting beaten up in the corner, and another one.
Oh, right into the turnbuckle.
Reggie's got Axe up. I think it's Reggie.
And Fisticuffs just bending Controversy in ways that people do not bend.
Oh, there's 7 guys.
And over the top rope goes Fisticuffs, and that's the advantage of switching partners right there.
Right, yeah. Oh my God. Oh.
Up in the air. Look at this. Hector's looking to eliminate Reggie.
No, that's not Hector.
That's Hector.
Hector's the one on the ropes.
No, Reggie's got the long hair.
That's Hector's not the guy holding him.
Yes, it is.
No way. That's Hector?
Yes, it's Hector. Look, see how big he is?
I thought that was a different guy. I haven't seen him in so long. Apparently, I forgot what they look like.
And the Butchers are now fighting each other. And over the top rope goes Hector.
I gotta say, the two Butcher boys have been in there for a long time that are left.
Yeah.
Basically since half the way.
And now they're battling each other.
Every man for himself.
Send a clothesline in. He holds on.
Survives. And, the police survived. Interesting.
Back suplex.
We got some guys that haven't come out yet that are in good shape coming out of 15 now. That's Pink Eye's still around.
That's right.
Later the better for Pink Eye. Local talent.
Here comes local talent. Out goes Covers of Tony. That's 2 of the Manchester PD gone.
We got 2 jobbers, 2 butchers, and 1 demolition.
Local talent looking to lay some damage in on his buddy, Jimmy Controversy. Stand up in the corner. Axe has him up. Out goes local talent. He bushwhacker Luke's it.
Local talent didn't make it 20
And out
seconds.
goes Stan. Here comes Officer Bob. He's the last member of the Manchester Police Department still in this rumble.
Yeah, we haven't seen Pink Eye. We haven't seen the Japanese guy.
Right. No Johnny Uppercut.
No Johnny Uppercut.
Jushin Thunder Liger, you mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Thank you. We got some good guys to come. Right now, I think the Butcher's the longest out there, Reggie.
And out goes Controversy. And a second elimination for Axe.
Yep. Well, Officer Bob's the freshest guy right now. But the Butcher's not looking, hey, here's Liger.
A competitor.
And out goes the cop. Reggie just destroys him with a powerbomb to the floor.
Out, there were 3.
Jushin Thunder Liger is in the ring. Here in his last year before he retires.
If he survives.
And he just got his head taken off by Axe. And a forearm smash.
These are big shots. And we got uppercut? No, fist. No. Oh, we got Giant Panther hasn't come out either.
Here comes Johnny Uppercut.
So the last 2 are Giant Panther and Pink Eye.
Nice. Random draw here, and Uppercut just knocks both of them down. One clothesline.
Oh, he comes in and just runs roughshod through people.
Axe up in the air.
Axe going out?
Gonna give him.
No, he
Axe
survives.
surviving, punching his way free.
Will Pink Eye be last, or will it be Giant Panther?
That drop kick had no effect. Pink Eye, Pink Eye, Pink Eye, Pink Eye.
He's only got to survive 5 guys.
Look at him. He's disgusting.
He's just showing off. Nobody wants to touch him.
Don't touch him. You get Pink Eye.
He misses.
Oh no, Jushin Liger's going to get Pink Eye. I hope that mask protects him.
He got biotic suit. Oh, that suit. AKA Power Ranger-esque.
Liger trying to hold on.
Oh,
Fighter Hayabusa.
Apparently we were thinking wrong people.
Oh, look at this. Johnny Uppercut, Pink Eye up in the air.
And Pink Eye goes flying.
Flapjacks him down. Shot to the chest for Axe, and now we've got everyone, every competitor.
Yep.
These are your final 6. And Hayabusa with the suplex.
Second time Liger's been up on the top.
Yep.
Pink Eye's attacking. Controversy.
Up in the air. Hayabusa holds on.
Oh, that's Hayabusa? Okay.
Suplex by Johnny Uppercut. He likes to do things in threes.
I don't know what Pink Eye's doing, but
he's crawling under the ring. And Hayabusa not going to let him hide.
The crowd is not feeling this match. A lot of booing going on.
Oh, gutbuster.
And
out goes Reggie. Wow, he flew.
You got 2 little guys, 2 big wrestlers, and Pink Eye.
That's right. One import from Jushin Thunder Liger.
Yep.
A veteran of the MVWF, Johnny Uppercut. A newcomer in the form of Pink Eye and, well, Axe from Demolition.
Oh. Pink Eye with the iron. You guys having a good little run here.
Yeah. He's got Hayabusa up against the ropes. And face smashes him right down. And the crowd they don't seem to be into Pink Eye.
No, they barely do not like Pink Eye. Pink Eye.
Hayabusa holds on.
Wow, I thought he was gone there, David.
He just decks Hayabusa, making him pay.
Pink Eye survived. Or, sorry. Hayabusa survived Pink Eye there.
Yeah.
And
out goes Hayabusa eliminates uppercut.
Uppercut's gone. So Axe is the longest out there. Hayabusa's the fresher before. Pink Eye and Liger right in the middle. And Liger looks lost.
Oh, look at Axe! Exploding out of the corner!
Pink Eye survives. For the moment.
Liger got... Axe with a brain buster! Man, things are getting ugly over there with Liger and Demolition Axe. Oh, back fist!
Well, Liger's in his last match and he's hoping that he can win this to...
Pink Eye holds on!
Wins!
Rounds into it now.
Long live the Pink Eye.
Oh, gut shot. Big slap from Axe and a spin kick from Pink Eye. Shot to the chest. Final four.
A lot of punching going on, not a lot of moves. Pink Eye with the whip. Pink Eye trying to eliminate. And Liger's gone.
Out goes Liger. He's bleeding. And out. Oh, Hayabusa holds on. He's got Hayabusa vulnerable.
Axe is waiting.
Pink Eye needs to stay away from Demolition Axe.
Yes, he does. Pink Eye needs these two to battle it out.
What's this? Up on the shoulders. Oh, man. Hayabusa thrown into the air.
Wow. Pink Eye's down. Damien Pink Eye is down.
Block the chop. Hayabusa fighting out of the corner with rights and lefts. Pink Eye's got the right idea. Got to get rid of Demolition Axe.
Yep, he's going for it. Is Hayabusa going to help him? Or just wait?
Yep, no, he's getting in there. They're going to double team him. This cooperating move.
And he survives.
And Axe holding on. And now he's double teamed up against... Holding on for desperation, and he's out.
And Pink Eye and Hayabusa at the end.
Eliminated.
And they stop and look at each other.
They are exhausted, but now they face off. Axe can't believe it. Whoa, spin kick by Pink Eye.
Pink Eye rolled him over.
It is down to Fighter Hayabusa and both of our pits here in the Royal Rumble here at ManchMania 2.
Come on, Pink Eye.
Where he kick names and take ass. Oh, pile driver. Oh, man, Pink Eye. Don't know how used to he is taking a beating.
Probably not very...
But look at Hayabusa setting up. Oh, straight kick to the Pink Eye face.
This does not look good for Pink Eye. Oh, Pink Eye
He
resilient.
fights back and the crowd explodes.
Finally, some excitement out of the crowd.
Suplex.
And they lose it. It's a finicky crowd today.
Yeah.
A lot of highs and lows.
Some people are for Pink Eye, some people are not for Pink Eye.
This is true.
Oh, he's about to poke him in the eye.
Give him the real...
Oh, over the shoulder.
Oh.
Reverse DDT.
I gotta be honest, Pink Eye showing something today. I'm impressed. Pink Eye looking for the win.
Face first to the turnbuckle.
Bust him open.
And he's got
Pink
it!
Eye wins! Pink Eye wins!
Can you believe it, folks?
Never bet against Pink Eye.
Wow, we called it.
We did. Out of 20 competitors, we
Look at that knee right there by Demolition Axe.
Some shots in on Pink Eye. They tried, but they could not survive Pink Eye.
Boom!
Great kick.
Congratulations, Pink Eye!
It's a big moment for Pink Eye.
It's a big moment for all of us. Yes.
Pink Eye calling for his shot next year.
Yeah, he wants a title match. Well, folks, what do you think of ManchMania so far?
Well, you had a great 20-man Royal Rumble. And now we go into a good tag match. And George Michael's rocking out with
Slayer.
With a little bit of Van Halen tied in.
That's right. Celebrate, everyone! It's ManchMania Day!
Well, we got the veterans versus the Young Bucks. This is going to be a good match.
Well, I can kill!
Is this AWA trying to get into the MVWF?
You mean the AW?
Yeah, sorry.
Yes. Yeah, this is them. Well, they're just being competitive, man.
They're testing the waters.
Yeah. Seeing who'll get along with them. I hear things aren't so good between them and New Japan Wrestling, though.
No?
No.
Well, with those lamb chops that guy's sporting, I don't blame him.
No. I'd be upset, too.
That's embarrassing. It just looks weird.
Yeah, any day now, so I can turn this goddamn song off.
Yeah, seriously. Just load.
Load station. Warren some ball. Warren some ball. Warren some ball. How many people I can kill?
And here we go.
Yeah, celebrate, y'all. It's ManchMania Day and a big tag team match here. Big reunion of an old tag team.
Yeah.
Cube and the Skinny Wolf for tag team champions. Back in the day.
And Cube. Looking
Introducing first.
good.
Cube.
From no place in particular. Weighing in at
Yeah, member of no place in particular.
90 pounds. Kubas Q.
Sure.
So is that really Shrek underneath there?
No, it's Cube.
Kind of looks like Shrek.
It's a guy named Cube. Former MVWF World Heavyweight Street Fight Champion from back in Phase 1, Cube had a very understated reign at the top. And took him many, many years. Of course, got himself on the map from his series of matches that he had with Abraham Lincoln. The best of 7 series that went 7 matches, man. They were amazing matches.
Were they?
Yeah, back in the day.
Before my time.
It's not the daytime scene.
Still in the same.
And here comes his tag team partner.
Could this be the last time we see the Skinny Wolf?
Well, I mean, if it doesn't work out here with his tag team partner, I can't imagine what left he has in the tank.
Those wounds are really.
His partner from Long
his
Beach,
head looks like a jail cell.
California,
That's right.
Weighing in at 181 pounds, Skinner Wolf.
He's got the 80s police officer porno stash.
That's right.
The tight pants like Mr. Perfect used to wear.
Yeah. Skinny Wolf, a legend of the MVWF. Much like the Shadow King, he's a guy that actually took over the MVWF at one point. Took over the book and everything. Random draws of decisions that needed to be made based off of questions that were posed. Drew his response out of a hat. Oftentimes his response was, fuck Brandon.
So
then you had to draw again.
Well, you know, he's a legend.
That's right.
But how much can he take, you know?
Put his career on the line this year against Ron Awesome in a fight pit match. Then again, so did Ron Awesome. What a feud those two had this year. You know it's probably very far from over.
Well, yeah. It's one of those things that never dies, like cancer.
All right.
Is the Young Bucks making their MVWF debut today?
Well, I mean, they've appeared.
They're already in the ring.
At ringside. What the fuck?
What kind of tomfoolery was that? They're in the ring behind them.
How the fuck did they do that? Well, then who's coming out here to the ring?
What the fuck's...
It's Kenny Omega.
Okay.
Who just walked out of a black vortex.
What is after the Shadow King?
What is the Shadow King doing something here?
And we don't even know about?
Kenny Omega.
Oh, there's Cody Rhodes peering out of the dark.
Combined weight of 412 pounds, Nick Jackson. And
I'm confused.
Matt Jackson.
I do not know what is happening here, but here comes Kenny Omega and Cody from AEW. I have no idea what is happening here.
I'm speechless, Damien.
The Young Bucks just appeared out of nowhere in the ring, and then Kenny Omega and Cody Rhodes walk out of a black smoke vortex.
Is this you know, as we stated earlier, they're not getting along too well right now. Was this a showboating move by Omega and Cody Rhodes? Not even letting the Young Bucks have an intro?
Who knows? I
just get in the ring, you boys.
I can't say.
Take all the limelight this event. Look, they're the showboaters. The other guys just in the ring. Appears to be no love lost between the three of them right now, though.
This has to have something to do with the fact that they are a trio.
Oh, okay.
So, and
they were holding. Apparently, Nick Jackson was holding hands with Skinny Wolf.
And listen to this ovation. The crowd loves it.
Yeah.
So what are they just? Everyone just gonna be friends now?
Apparently, there's some.
Oh no! Here we go. I guess we're gonna have a match now.
All right. Apparently, Cody Rhodes and Omega are just ringside.
What is going on here? These wrestling fans here at the Worcester Stadium are trying to start a wrestling league war. Now, not only is AEW in the ring pulling weird, mystical shenanigans, but the crowd is chanting NXT.
I think the crowd thinks they're from NXT.
All right. But of course, if there's two guys that can hang with the Young Bucks' athleticism, it's Skinny Wolf and Cube.
Yep. Two very agile wrestlers.
Yeah. I'll say this, though. If I were Cube, I would probably follow the Skinny Wolf's lead here and force the Bucks to wrestle their kind of match.
Yeah.
Keep it grounded. Don't let them take to the air. Nick Jackson with a kick out of the corner.
Cube fighting back.
ManchMania is all the way live. And Cube underneath, back suplex. Drives him on the back of his head. And now Cube with a modified sharpshooter.
Yeah.
And there's the crowd again chanting NXT at Cube and Skinny Wolf.
I think the crowd's confused, Damien. So the Young Bucks wearing that clothes as an homage to Savage?
Perhaps, but now Cube
Wow,
and the
what's
Skinny
going
Wolf
on
go over a double team move over there. Power bomb!
That's gotta hurt the lower back.
And that was why they were former tag team champions into the Boston Crab.
Right into a move to the same spot.
No wasted motion from the Skinny Wolf.
Nope.
And Nick Jackson manages to power out. Now that the Bucks, well, I mean, they're heavyweight, they're legit heavyweights now. They put on the weight since advancing from the junior tag team leagues into the heavyweight leagues in New Japan a couple of years back.
Yeah.
There's Matt Jackson. Oh, a low drop kick from the Skinny Wolf.
Boot missed by the Wolf there.
Skinny Wolf, of course, known for his fists and his punishment in his hardcore matches, but he has always been very versatile. He can move.
Yeah, he can wrestle with anybody.
Worked his way up from jobber status to take over the world, literally.
Not an easy task to do.
Look at him, just stomping at the hand. And wouldn't you know it, Matt Jackson had a hand injury last year.
Well, maybe the Wolf had a scouting report on that one.
That's right. And, oh man, Matt Jackson gonna try and pay him back. And of course, that's not a bad strategy either.
Yeah.
Because the Skinny Wolf likes to throw hands.
Yep, injure the arm, weaken the punches. Makes that little dancing punch thing he does not so...
Devastating.
Yeah.
Uppercut by the Wolf. Big right hands and lefts. Caught him.
Got him.
Midsection shot. Matt Jackson stands up with a clothesline.
Well, I have a feeling Nick Jackson's a little dinged up over there, so he's going to have to...
Yeah,
well, I spoke too soon.
Nick Jackson makes his way, not to be confused with one half of the tag team champions, the Destroyer, Nick Jackson.
Right.
Just a coincidence.
Well, we get to keep an eye on Nick Jackson's back for the moves he took his first time in the ring.
Fired into the corner now. The Skinny Wolf tags to Cube.
What's going on
Look at
now?
this bit of a double team here. What do they got set for him? Boom! Double shoulder block. Wrestling guys like guys that are bigger than they are, and they really are. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
both of them, they're cruiserweights. The Jacksons are only slightly above cruiserweights.
I think he said 410 pounds combined.
Front face lock. The Young Bucks have yet to really unleash their tag team offense that they're known for.
No, it's been a total domination for the most part by the tag team of Wolf and Cube. The smart move by Cube. Put him over in his corner, cut him off from his partner.
Right. And now Cube lays the kick, but Nick Jackson doesn't appreciate that shit. Stands right up. Front face lock. Gives him the left-sided DDT.
A la Ryan Crawford.
I'm sure that's not the last time we'll see that move tonight.
No, I can guarantee you we'll see it at least once more. There we go. First dual tag team.
And now the Young Bucks going to show what they can do. Now, oh, they're going for it. More bang for your buck. Boom, top rope. 450 splash. Turns him over. Moonsault all the way halfway across the ring.
Wow, that was an impressive combo.
Tremendous combination by the Bucks. 1, 2, and Cube kicks out.
Wow.
I thought the Bucks had it there.
Yeah, I'm surprised the Wolf didn't come out to help. Guess the Wolf had faith in him.
Cube now, though, he's taking some damage, and now the Bucks
Again?
with another double team move, perhaps another bang for your buck. This time switching roles in. Nick Jackson gonna go for the moonsault. Boom again.
Wow. Can Cube get up from that? Where's the Wolf? There he comes.
The Wolf coming in this time. 1, 2, and a save.
I think that would have been match had the Wolf not come in.
The Bucks have had their way. And the Wolf avoids. Oh, nice slick move by the Wolf. Oh, he got around Matt Jackson there. And Nick Jackson with the camel clutch.
Crowd's supporting the Cube right now.
Oh,
What is the Wolf doing? Are they fighting? Or are they just going back and forth over there, the two of them? Jawing each other.
Cody and Kenny Omega yelling instructions. Oh, man! Landslide driver. And Cube setting up for something, but Nick Jackson having none of it. And there it is, another DDT.
I told you to see it again.
And Nick Jackson feeling like he's got this one in hand.
I think Cube's busted open.
Why wouldn't he?
Not that you can tell.
Nope. Oh, gutbuster.
A lot of momentum on the Wild Gun
Nice
Boy
tag by Cube. Dove right by him. Takes him out with the leg slide.
Well, Nick Jackson's back's dinged up, so
Yep.
I'd like to see Cube, the Wolf go after it.
Oh, but what's the Wolf got in store? Dumps him outside the ring, and now he's on the other side of the corner.
What is he? Oh, what is he doing?
Diving through the ropes. Look at this. Oh, Skinny Wolf with a tornado DDT where he dove through
The ropes
Yep.
had no effect on Nick Jackson, apparently.
Oh, up in the air. Oh, Skinny Wolf blocks it.
Oh, gouging the eyes.
Nick Jackson got the Wolf outside the ring, throws him back inside. That's the only place this match is going to end,
Yep.
other than a count out. And they don't want that. These AEW upstarts want to make their mark in a league that's been around for 20 years. The MVWF body slam powers him down. And look at the Skinny Wolf juking and jiving.
There he goes. He's feeling it.
He loves to stick it in his opponent's face. Tag now. Matt Jackson comes in. Of course, last year he had lower back issues.
And a hand injury, apparently.
Yep, he had a rough year. And now look at him. Whoa, yeah. Doing the limbo.
Get out of the ropes.
Here at ManchMania. Oh, right hand just decks the Skinny Wolf.
Skinny Wolf's moving slow right now.
DDT this time for the very scarred up face of the Skinny Wolf. And now Matt Jackson goes for the pin.
No cue.
1, 2, and Skinny Wolf kicks out. Not much behind that kick out.
No. But you can't count the Skinny Wolf out of anything.
Matt Jackson's about to find that out as he gets sent into enemy territory. Whoa, he's way out of there, and Cube had to dodge the uppercut as well. And across the ring he goes. Perhaps now he's going to find out.
Nope.
How about the double team moves of the Young Bucks up in the air? Oh, man, Shatter Machine. FTR, fuck the revival. And now, Cube unable to make the tag.
You mean Skinny Wolf unable to make the tag?
Well, Cube had his arm out, but Skinny Wolf got cut off. Neither of them made the tag.
Well, that's true.
Oh, look at the Wolf, though. That's what I was talking about. Those are the fundamentals right there, when you can just out-wrestle somebody and smack him in the back of the head.
Oh, here he comes, looking for the combo.
The Wolf, oh. Jab, jab, jab. Juke and jive, and the Skinny Wolf with a big right hand knocks him out. But to get in there, 1, 2, and Matt Jackson makes the save. But here comes Cube. Flying head scissors, sends him sprawling.
Skinny Wolf, some tomfoolery.
That's right, and he throws the turnbuckle pad right onto Matt Jackson, who's on the floor, being attended to by Cody and Kenny Omega, but the Wolf now inside the ring. No, took too long. Northern Light suplex, nice counter move.
Yeah. He's got no partner to tag in right now, though, so it's just him.
DDT for a third time on the Skinny Wolf's scarred up face.
It's your favorite move, the DDT. A lot of momentum in the Young Bucks side.
Yeah, but the referee nowhere to be found, and Nick Jackson's got Skinny Wolf pinned. The referee distracted. 1, 2, and the Skinny Wolf may have been saved by an inadvertent distraction by the Elite.
Yeah, that was a long 5 count.
And the Wolf standing straight up to the indignity of the kick to the spine. And perhaps now he's going to punish Nick Jackson. No, he's not.
Oh.
Clothesline in the corner.
You gotta think the Skinny Wolf's hurting now.
Nick Jackson maybe looking for that camel clutch again. There it is. He's got it locked in. The Wolf got his left arm free, though, and he's looking to break his grip. Out from behind. Takes him down. Wolf might need to make a tag here.
Yeah.
Fires in neutral corner. Nick Jackson didn't want to stay there in the corner very long.
Apparently the ref put the pad back on.
That's right. Referee Joe Stromboli doing the first third of the shows tonight. Oh, standing vertical suplex.
A lot of momentum on the Bucks side right now. And
DDT in
his favorite move of the year.
They busted him open. That's what the Bucks were looking for.
Yeah. The Skinny Wolf's used to bleeding.
Oh, and that uppercut in the corner again. Moved.
That's the 3rd time. And every time he ends up on the other side.
Snapmare, Skinny Wolf. Another kick to the spine, and again the Wolf indignant.
Yeah. Wolf resilient.
Does not like taking that kick to the spine. All it does is make him angry.
And some more tagging.
What do we got here, perhaps? Off the ropes. Drops an elbow to the small of the back.
How much does the Wolf have left? He's gone a good 4 minutes in the ring now.
That's right. The Bucks have dominated this match.
Yeah. Set up for something. Oh.
Nice sidestep. The Wolf, the veteran.
The veteran, yeah. Veteran move.
Oh, he still needs an elbow. A forearm shot. Off the ropes he goes. Knee strike. Knee strike again. And into the side. Russian leg sweep.
Oh, the Wolf's taking a pounding.
Yeah, he is. He's hurting. He sold that one for sure. Of course, after being in the camel clutch earlier. And another DDT onto the bloody face.
That's the 5th. That blood's pouring out of his Skinny Wolf's head.
Oh, and a knee strike. Oh, man, the blood exploding on his chest.
I feel like the Young Bucks are out to end the Skinny Wolf's career.
He is bleeding really bad now. Wow.
And he still doesn't make a tag.
He's got blood pouring out of his mouth.
He's banged up, needless to say.
Yes, he is. Oh, it just rakes the back of Wolf.
That just infuriates the young guy.
The Wolf is just made of hate. Flap Jackson down.
The Wolf's selling for the Young Bucks.
And look at him, just keeps getting up.
Yep. Going on 5 minutes in the ring now, straight and taking a beating. And another tag game.
The Bucks got super kick party. Oh man, he's out.
He's out.
He's out. They pick him up.
Oh Jesus.
And how about one more?
This has got to be. The ref's got to stop this.
Look at it. Nick Jackson now got him in the stump puller. The Wolf used to use this move back. I think the Wolf tapped.
Was that a tap?
I thought he tapped. No.
That was like a tap.
I think he might have faked out Nick Jackson, made him thought he was tapping.
Yeah.
And the referee didn't call it as such.
Oh,
again. The Skinny Wolf with a vengeance. And there comes the left jabs. And how many times have we seen this? Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Matt Jackson makes the save. Oh. And now
Wow,
He's
look
gonna
at
get
this.
knocked out.
Look at this.
The blood only inspires the Skinny Wolf.
He's pulling the wrong guy, though.
You can't tell the difference in which young buck is which. 1, 2, and Nick Jackson kicks out.
Wow.
That would have been quite the comeback for the former
There he goes. Good
tag
tag.
team champions. Nick, good tag. Indeed. Now, Cube has Nick Jackson in exactly the position he wants him in.
Yeah.
To put him away.
They have a chance here. A window.
Snap suplex. But Nick Jackson gets right up. Drop kick comes up short.
Well, sure.
A quick burst of energy. He's still tapping into it. Chop to the chest. Chop right back. Man, these two teams standing right up to each other, Eddie Stank.
Yeah, they're having a good match.
Clothesline in the corner. Look at the Wolf over there in the corner, just bleeding profusely. Oh, what another DDT.
Well, the momentum's on the Buck side right now.
That's right. Nick Jackson looks poised to put him away. Up in the shoulders. Off the shoulders, driver. 1, 2, 3, it's over.
Skinny Wolf didn't know what was going on.
He short shifted himself because the blood was in his eyes.
Needless to say, good win by the Bucks, but a monumental mistake by Skinny Wolf.
That's right. Let's review some of the replays here, eh? Eddie Stank, go ahead and run them down.
Well, that was your favorite move of the tournament so far, the left-sided DDT. Some tag combos from the Young Bucks.
More bang for your buck. Look at that.
Got high for that. Little offense from Cube. Nope, reversed by Nick Jackson. Not a whole lot going on there. A little bit of offense. Oh, there you go. We're going to start calling this the Damien driver from now on.
It's a DDT that kills opponents dead.
Little offense from the Skinny Wolf is
Without
their
it,
bunches.
Skinny Wolf did not have bled nearly as badly as he did.
No.
Here are your winners, Nick Jackson and Matt Jackson.
Well, good debut for them today. 10-minute classic. A little time to celebrate in the ring. They got the crowd support there, Damien. Well, Damien, I'm going to say we're 2 for 2.
Absolutely. I have to say a bit of an upset right there. Oh shit, I should have fucking exited out of this.
Well, I wouldn't say as much of an upset. We picked them to win. It's not an upset. The crowd needs tits and ass.
That's right. People are horny here in New England.
It's cold. This is, I think, Hot Asian White's first match.
Yeah, we're not watching this shit. I'm skipping this as soon as I can.
Unfortunately, due to taping delays, we're going to have to bypass this match and move on to the next.
That's right, folks. We're going to take a short break. Return with us for the second part of ManchMania. We will be right back. We will see you shortly. Be right back, folks.
We'll be back.